Universal's newest hotel is being called the crown jewel of Epic Universe, but is the Helios Grand actually worth the hype? Or just another luxury label with a premium price tag? Today, we are here, we stayed last night, and we're breaking down the rooms, the perks, the location, and whether this hotel truly earns its grand name. Welcome back to Edutainment. My name's Eddie, and just behind us today, we stayed at the Universal Helios Grand Hotel. And we're gonna take you guys through a full tour of the hotel to help you find out if this is the right hotel for your next Universal vacation. And we start our tour just at the entrance. This is where you have your vehicle check-in or valet as you make your way into the check-in desk and the grand opening, which is fairly grand, fitting to the Helios Grand Hotel name. Now, it is a bustling morning here at the hotel, but as you make it in to your right, you'll run into the check-in desk as well as the Aura Market. And on your left-hand side, you have the Universal Resort Vacation Center and planning for purchasing tickets and updates right next to the Flora Tavern if you're looking at grabbing yourself a bite. And the inside of this little tavern looks beautiful. Let's take a closer look. Now, here is their breakfast menu. They do have a buffet for $38 or some single items a la carte that you could purchase. Feel free to freeze frame so you can check it all out. But the inside is really the spectacular portion. It's like a garden that you eat amongst with the trees in the inside and a beautiful bar. It's a little too early for bar guests, but this is a nice establishment, and it also does have the park view that we'll be checking out in a little bit. And of course, we can't leave out this beautiful centerpiece as you enter. Also backing to the park, it is the holidays here at Universal, and all the hotels have their beautiful Christmas trees out, and this one is fairly grand. Now, we've taken a step just outside, right behind where the Christmas tree was. It's right over here, this little glassed area. But this is the shot that nobody wants to miss. Everybody has gotten this for their Instagram, and with good reason. A good, vast view of Epic Universe, and one of the big perks. So you do have your own private entrance at this hotel. I think I'm pointing at the right thing. You see this bridge right over here? They have a check-in. We'll show you the inside version of this. But yeah, they have a check-in area where they do all like the security check, and then you make your way on in to Epic Universe. This area is just so beautiful with the babbling brooks. A great viewing area for the nighttime fountain show. But yesterday, we got to try out the private entrance, and it was very convenient because we made our way back into the hotel, back out of the hotel multiple times, and checked out all the rides, experienced Epic Universe. We did a Epic Universe update 7 months into the park being open, so keep an eye out for that as well. But yeah, we had an amazing time here at Helios. We also got ourselves a special view. Stay tuned up till the end to check that out. Now, we take a quick seat to soak it in. This part of the video is for me, but we'll try to drop some knowledge as well. Now, when you're coming to this hotel, more than likely you're also going to be visiting Epic Universe. I will say, when we first booked it, that wasn't the case. We got tempted into booking or purchasing a ticket to Epic Universe once we stayed here because it seemed so convenient. I wanted to try it out. I wanted to bring you guys along and let you know whether or not it was worth it. And I gotta say, if you're coming to Epic Universe, it's kind of hard to beat the location. Obviously, pricing is gonna be a big thing, and this hotel's pricing is all over the place. We got lucky. I've been observing the prices and making sure that I got myself a good deal and pulling the trigger when that good deal came up. And we were able to book this hotel for, I believe, $347 a night. Now, although that is still a hefty price for a night, we only stayed one night, and we're checking out today. We're heading back home. So one night for $347, if you're going to Epic Universe, may be worth it for the convenience of heading back to your hotel without having a long delay or wasting too much time getting ready or freshening up throughout the day. Additionally, there's things in this hotel that you could check out, like the restaurants, the rooftop bar that we'll take a look at in a moment, without necessarily staying here. I'm not sure you can take advantage of the entrance without having to pay for parking. That's something that I'm not too sure, because I think the entrance area does say that you require your room key. But there's other things that you could do. Universal definitely promotes you coming and checking out their hotels. That way you get enticed to stay if you haven't stayed before. And I gotta say, now having stayed here, experiencing the check-in was spectacular. We stayed this trip at 2 hotels, Dockside and Helios Grand, and there's a significant difference in the way that you're checked in, valeted, and everything. They just talk to you a little bit more, give you a lot of information. They're more concerned about your arrival experience and your experience throughout. And that's a testament to the training that they've done for the Helios Grand employees. Now, as you're entering, to your right is some more perks that we need to check out. Let's make our way down past the Aurora Market and down this hallway right here. And just as you pass the check-in desk, we have the Universal Store. So right here, you can come grab yourself some merch. Obviously, you have your merch inside the park, but if you're not going to the park, this is a great spot to grab something. Grab yourself a souvenir for your way out. A cool hat. I'm a fan of grabbing park hats, but a lot to grab. A cool little spot. It's not a huge store, but an accommodating store as far as like variety. They also do have all these very helpful boards throughout with the weather, things going on. You could scan for theme park hours. Some of them are actually interactive. I haven't tried one of these. Oh, but check it out. You could do maps, dining activities, meeting schedule, and theme parks. Let's check out the map. Is it a map of the hotel? Oh, look, you could do Universal. It's a variety. You have options. Let's see. Hotel map. There you go. Very cool. So if you're having a hard trouble making your way around, here you go. We'll be checking out the pool in just a moment, and that is a beautiful pool. I was telling Monique, this pool reminds me of like what my expectations are for like a Beverly Hills hotel pool. And here's the park entrance. It's just past the Aurora Market, so you can grab yourself a banana or something before making your way into the park. And I did validate. It is for hotel guests up till a certain point in the day. I think up till the afternoon, they leave this just for hotel guests to make it convenient. But after that, other guests that are visiting the hotel for the rooftop bar and whatnot could also take advantage of it, but they do have a fairly strict portion of it in the morning to make sure just the hotel guests could use it. And you can see it right there, room key required to enter. And check it out, this is the elevator shaft that we're currently in, or the hallway for the elevator. And this moving mural back here is so cool, and it's also raised, so there's a projection that's on it. You can see it on my hand, but it looks spectacular as you're making your way in, and it does vary. It changes throughout the day and throughout like the minutes. As you can see, actively it's changing behind us at the moment. It is very cool, mesmerizing too. A lot of the artwork that you see throughout the hotel, the small details are fairly spectacular, and I think it's what adds to that grand in the name. And they do have a beautiful fitness center open every day, 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. We took a quick look in there, but there are some people currently working out, so we're not going to bother them. We have on the opposite end an arcade. Over here, the gym does have the restrooms, which has lockers as well as showers. We're not going to go in there because obviously that's like a private area, but if you need it, it's right next to the gym. And then check it out. We have a cool arcade. And this is the game room, and keys are required in order to enter. Uh-oh. What? It's not even 11 o'clock, and I just got into the... I don't know why my key's not working. Silly. It says key not required, and it's a push-in. Now, this isn't the biggest resort arcade, but I don't think that's what you come to the Helios Grand to do, to play the arcade. But if you do have the little ones and you need to find them something to do, you do have a nice variety. You have the basketball, you have Mario Kart, you have Jurassic Park right over here. A little bit of everything, and all those like claw games, which seem to be popularized in the past couple years. And just a quick pop in right across the arcade, they have the business center. So a phone, computer, and printer in case you need to print any itineraries, tickets for other parks while you're here. And just making your way out, you have a beautiful look at Dark Universe and Dr. Frankenstein's castle. You could also hear the audio keys, but just to the right of that, the beautiful hotel pool. And I mean it, it's beautiful. Now it is nice and early. I typically wouldn't make my way down here and bother people, but as you can see, the pool is currently empty, and you do have cabanas that you could rent that have TVs and what's it called, like service. So you grab food and whatnot. You'll have like your own private little waiter. As we make our way down, we'll go check out the Lotus Lagoon, which is the bar here. But this pool, Ollie and Monique had such a great time here, and I think it's these palm trees that make it seem like, you know, a Beverly Hills style pool. And just a quick little note for families, this was actually helpful for us. The life jackets are provided, so Ollie was able to get his life jacket and practice some swimming. Now it does seem that the Lotus pool bar is currently closed, but they do have some delicious drinks. We tried the strawberry daiquiri. These drinks right here do not have the alcohol included, so you could actually get them virgin. Ollie was able to get himself one. I got myself one with a little spike in it, of course. And then we got another like beautiful view here at the hotel. Restrooms on the opposite end, and the pool is like, it's not infinity pool, but you do have the walk-in area over here, and the edges of the pool are kind of like infinity-ish. Now to check out what's going on upstairs. Interesting, its doors are closed. Oh, it says opens at 4. Oh no! Let's see if we could just get a little view. Now it is currently empty, and I'm not sure if we're supposed to be up here, but you get a quick glimpse at how beautiful this area is. And now here's the actual Helios bar. And as you can see the constellations. In the nighttime though, I didn't get to film it. This changes all different colors, purples, greens, and it's very vibrant up here. If you do want to get a table outside, it's reservation only, I think, unless it's not busy. So we weren't able to get a table last night. It's a cool viewing area, but what I find is downstairs where we were at the entrance is actually a better viewing area of the park because of all these things in the way that are kind of obstructing your view down. And this area over here is dining, right? So reservations all the way to the back. Reservations on this side as well, which is not a park view, it's more just city view. And then behind the hostess desk, that's actually the area where they have the viewing area just for anybody who wants to come up and take a look. Currently closed right now, so we can't get a super great look, but you kind of get the idea. Yeah, it's closed. But yeah, just over there. There you go. That's an overlook of Epic Universe. And down from the bar, we make it down to the 6th floor, which is where our hotel suite is. And we did get a theme park view. Let's go check it out. And we've made it into the room. And as you enter in, you got this like nice like ornate glass. They have these all throughout the hotel. They're kind of like a stained glass. And this beautiful lamp. I like this like lampshade that they have on it. We make our way in, and one thing about us is we like to live in the hotel before we do our reviews. We're making our way in, and we've stayed here a night. Look at this beautiful vanity. You got plenty of space. And unlike other vanities at the hotels, they typically just have like a open cubby area. These actually have drawers, which I kind of like. And that's where they keep all the different towels and whatnot. But you got your beautiful space here. We've cleaned it up a little bit because we're actually checking out today. And this amazing vanity with the same style as the lights that we just saw. It's like a nice little gold metal. And to the right of that, we have the shower area, very accommodating. And I like that it has kind of like the subway tiles. It is a tub. We were able to do a bubble bath for Ollie this morning. Not something that I use, but useful for the little one. And if you need to, we do have this. I like the colors. We got this like nice navy with gold. Great combination. You have extra bedding, your irons, your luggage racks, some hangers if you need them, as well as your ironing board. And we make our way into the main sleeping area. We have the family here, Monique and Ollie watching some SpongeBob. Hi, Ollie. Is the bed comfortable?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Extremely.
And Monique's our maestro with the iPad. Everything here, except for the water, is controlled by the iPad.
Yeah. Oh, are you ready?
No, not yet. We're making our way in. You got coffee here. We got ourselves some Starbucks. They do have Fiji water, but it's $8 for the Fiji water. Plenty of accommodating space for your clothes and a nice little mini fridge with some food in there. Like I said, we like to stay in the place before we review it. Give you an honest review. You got plenty of reading lights. The iPad goes there. Got your little desk area as well. And then we come for the grand reveal. Maestro, open it for us. It is electronic, so you can't open it by hand. You have to use the iPad. Maestro? And there we go.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. And here is the view. Epic Universe. So there's a lot of reasons to stay here, and maybe for some of you, a lot of reasons not to stay here. But I think both sides can agree, this is a good reason to book this hotel. All right, so we have our trusty partner, Ollie Tainment, here mic'd up. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. And did you have a great time at the hotel?
Yay.
So when it comes down to the Helios Grand, there is going to be a lot of questions for anybody who's planning to make a visit, whether or not it's worth it to you. And I think that question is going to vary for everybody. Yeah. But I think from a grand perspective, this hotel does offer a lot that is grand. The rooms are normal size, I would say, but with a lot of grand aspects in the way that the decor is.
Oh, yeah.
Their entrance to the park is also something that is grand. I gotta say, it came in handy yesterday. Yesterday because Ollie is underage and can't really do much at Epic Universe, but wanted to go. I was able to go enjoy Epic Universe myself and then come and get him very conveniently without having to jump on a bus, waste time, come back in, go through all the like checks that you have to go through in the normal general admission entrance, which was extremely convenient. The hotel staff has been spectacular here. I know the hotel's only been open for just about as long as Epic Universe, but they've done a great job with integrating the staff into this grand hotel type of style. Also, if you plan it out right, just like we did, we were able to stay here one night for $340, and I gotta say, I think that is a great price for this style of hotel. We stayed at Dockside at the same trip, and we definitely felt elevated in our experience when we came here. Overall, I think this hotel will be great for some, especially if you're going to Epic Universe. I hope our little tour of the whole entire hotel with our little trusty partner, what's your name?
Ollie Tainment, and the carousel is spinning around.
The carousel, it spins around. That's right. I hope that helped you guys. If you're deciding on whether or not to stay at this hotel or others, we have done reviews on all the hotels here at Universal Orlando Resort. Now, this was our last one that we needed to add. Baby. But on that note, thank you guys so much for coming along. Hope you found this helpful. For our Patreon subscribers, thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it. Go check out our Patreon if you're looking for some behind the scenes of all the hotels, all of our trip that we just had. We will see you guys on the next one. But up till then, don't forget to ask yourself, have you been edutained?